All right, guys, welcome back to some more State of Decay 2. Now, last episode, we ended up clearing the map of all the play carts, so we won't have to worry about any black play carts anymore. We're getting down to the wire. I was hoping this episode we would see some kind of like legacy stuff pop up, so that's what we're going to be waiting on. But in the meantime, I was going to go around and start doing some of the Trumbull Valley exclusive missions because we didn't really have a chance to do many of these during the actual, like, grind through the hearts because, you know, the black plague hearts popping up in areas of the map just unaccessible. You know, plague territory and missions don't generally mix all that well. It was a combination of us trying to battle with curveballs and resources and hearts. It was a lot to try to juggle all at once. So the one thing that definitely got put on the back burner was enclaves and missions. This playthrough it was too much to try to really like keep up with. And but now that that's all out the way, we can kind of take a step back and focus on everything else. Now we're going to kind of do some of these missions. So we came up to
Failure in this experiment has been noted. Very well. Isabella, let's reset and try again.
but yeah, we came up here and we're going to see.
We're up at the ranger station. Nice to get some new blood on this project.
It's been just the four of us for a while now.
All right.
Sure we can trust these people, Doc?
Isabella vets everyone coming into the valley. If she's not worried, we shouldn't be either. Hello, stranger. My name is Dr. Ursula Hoffman. I was hoping you'd be willing to discuss collaboration on a project of mine. We're a little short-handed and could use all the help we can get. It's a long story, but the gist is that we're restoring a piece of highly advanced technology. This particular, device was responsible for providing resources and supplies to countless communities since the outbreak. We could use assistance with the final stages of our work.
Agreed.
So this is the one cool part.
Can help you get the component we need.
Hold on, why do I gotta go along?
You know this area better than anyone. Isabella and I need to keep working.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, this is the cool part about this is especially, you know, we just played some State of Decay 1 and CLEO, you know, played a pretty big role in the main story and like supply drops and stuff like that. So to see them here trying to rekindle that is pretty cool. What do you mean the soft? No, Brandon, I'm just not the savage everybody makes me out to be, dude. That's all it comes down to is people has this expectation of me. They think I'm this ridiculous savage, all right? And I'm not, I've never been that. It's just what chat makes me out to be. Pocket, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Let's do this.
All right, let's roll.
Oh, no.
Fine. The place we're headed is down south. I'll mark it on your map.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, boy, let's do this. Pog, I appreciate the love, seriously. All right, so we got more than enough fuel. Let's head back. All right, head down. It's gonna be a long drive. But why are you getting in the back seat? Okay. This is just gonna keep doing it, dude. Like, put your seatbelt on, bro.
So how long have you and Dr. Hoffman been working together?
A while now.
Uh-huh. And who's this Isabella she mentioned?
You mean Isby? Yeah, she's some kind of computer genius working with the doc. Just showed up one day at the ranger station telling us we needed her help. She was all CLEO this, CLEO that. Girl don't know when to shut up, if you ask me.
Okay. So
Damn.
what exactly are we looking for anyway?
I don't know, some kind of computer doohickey. Isby says they need it for the download or whatever.
The download? Download of what?
Do I look like a computer nerd to you? Isby and the doc say it's important, so we're getting it. Not all I'm good for anyway.
Yeah, we should have really no issues when it comes to, you know, the zombie population. We are gonna have to obviously worry about the whatchamacallit, the curveball still popping up and being terrible. Those could still mess us up quite a bit.
There, we're gonna find this big warehouse with a bunch of stuff that looks like junk. In that junk is something called a memory core. That's what the doc needs. Just find the thing that looks real expensive. That'll be it.
Oh,
I think I've looted this warehouse out, so I don't think there should be really much left to loot.
We're coming up on the place now. The army used to be set up here, but they're all gone now.
were you and Hoffman with the military then?
Me? Hell no. That was Hoffman's gig, before she went AWOL. But I know this whole valley like the back of my hand. I guess the doc was right to send us both. That's a lot of zombies. Now don't you wuss out on me. We find this doohickey and get out. Got it?
Gotcha.
And feel free to kick some zombie ass while we're in there.
Don't worry, Mickey, I got you, dude.
They come.
That one needs another.
Yeah, we got a whole horde over there. Oh, Arnie, thank you so much for this for the 10 gifted members. I really appreciate it. Everybody who receives one of those, welcome to the family. Make sure you guys get those hearts in the chat. That is so kind. Yo, Mary was definitely whooping on me this morning, Brit. It was bad, dude. That was a tough fight, man.
Yo, Mickey, I think I found it.
Good. Let's get the hell out of this place.
But I went and I did some reconfiguration of my skills and abilities, and we were able to fight her. But yeah, it was rough. That was rough, dude.
Loader ahead. Watch it.
Great. Hand it on over. We can call this job done.
It's a pretty good sized horde right there. We'll give them this thing. We're gonna get the hell out of here. The issue is, I gotta get in the car. Ooh, Spotted him.
That will work.
Horde coming in.
I'm running on fumes here.
Okay, so sometimes what happens with the NPCs like this is like they get like locked in a weird thing. I think you just got to get in a car and get back out, and then you can interact with them again. Yep, there it is.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, this looks like what the doc wanted. A lot of trouble for one little doohickey. Well, I better get this back to the nerds. Thanks for the help. You were actually pretty good in there.
Well, thanks.
Here's a little something for your trouble. So, don't get killed
Nice.
out
We got
there, okay?
the Wilkerson special reserves. Any news on State of Decay? No. We haven't heard anything on the City 3 since the announcement thing. Trust me, if there's news for the game, it's not going to be like cryptic, and you won't even have to ask if there's been an update. It's going to be pretty huge news. You're going to see it everywhere. So if you don't see anything, just assume there's nothing. Will I be playing the PC port? No, not of Ghost of Tsushima. Generally, the only time I revisit a PC port is if it was like a shooting game and I was held back by a controller and I kind of want to play it to the but Ghost of Tsushima is a game I would play on controller anyways, and we just did a playthrough of it on PS5 when that little remaster came out for the PS5. We just played it, so no point for me to play it on PC. State of Decay might appear at the Xbox. That'd be cool. I mean, hey, we'll see. We say that every year, you know what I mean? Every year, that's the #1 reason I look forward to that showcase, but we just gotta kind of wait and see. Wait and see. Would I tell you? No, I wouldn't. I would not, Paul, because I wouldn't be able to. Let's get those stored in there. Hey, Trayvon, I'm glad you enjoyed the premiere, man. Yeah, like I said, it was a game there's a game that I really wanted to play. You know, we started off, the story was just so good, and then yeah, it was just I had to keep playing it, man. I'm actually having a good time with that one. Having a good time with that one. All right, so let's see here, guys.
I don't want that screamer blowing chunks on me.
I just got another curveball that popped up. It's of course it's Vicious Rumors, and we got these raiders here up north. Or no, they were. Okay, so they're in a shed, I believe. No, they're in the army camp next to the shed. Let's go kill those guys. Oh, yes. Okay, so our mission just popped. But before we do that, I want to go kill these hostiles. Well, this one's easy, actually. I think we just got to talk to people at base, right?
imagine what we could do if this place actually had power. Much obliged.
Damn it. Strange mutations. One of the worst curveballs. I think it hurts. It's rough. Okay. So we're good on that now. Let's go ahead. Grab one of these survivors. We're going to go kill the... We're going to go try to kill that enclave. Okay, we'll do that. Give base defense weapon. Who the hell do I want to take out? Oh, I guess we'll bring him. But I hope everybody's having a good day today. Nighttime, hostile humans, lethal zone. It's a good combination, right?
Yo, what up, fool?
Zygel said, started your first lethal playthrough because of me. Even got a black plague heart. Luckily, it was weak to melee. There it is. Yeah, my first two were actually weak to melee, which is quite a blessing after you play it for a bit. We got to see what these strange mutations are and where the areas are going to overlap. Because we're fighting humans, caliber wise, we definitely want at least 7.62 or 5.56. I don't have a whole lot of loose rounds for either of those calibers. .45. Yeah, we're slacking, guys. Holy crap. Are we slacking? One of my survivors has an AK-47. I think it's her. Nope. No. Well, I know that fail is actually... Okay, we'll use the fail. .762 weapon, so...
Hey, neighbor. Isby here from up at the ranger station. I've got a side project I've been working on. Anybody available to help me out? Isabella, Mickey just told me where you went. Are you sure you're ready to go back there? Relax, Doc. I know what I'm doing. Okay, then. Just be careful, all right?
All right, let's see. So we're going to go ahead and grab some stam, heals, first aid.
Pretty heavy.
7.62 and 9mm. As you guys can see, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to 7.62, but it is what it is. And then Crane with the super chat, brother. Brian, tell you guys how many kids he swindled last. Yeah, right, dude. I got swindled last night, man. Hard, dude. I got swindled so hard last night, chat. It was crazy. It's practically giving stuff away to these little kids because they come up to you, they hit you with the puppy dog eyes. They don't have anything that you need, but they're like all of 5 years old, and they're like, do you want to trade with me? And you're just like, yeah, let me see your cards. And you're looking through the cards and you're like, oh, there's not really much in here, you know? And then they're like, but I want this card. And you're like, that's like a $20 card, kid. And you don't really have much. So then you end up trading them anyways because you just feel bad.
Thank you for helping Mr. Wilkerson retrieve the memory core we needed. We'll be running some system tests on our project, so you might hear some unusual radio chatter.
Okay, so Strange Mutations is overlapping over here, unfortunately. But so zombies stink and drain stam. They're resistant to fire, and plague zombies drop lures. Okay, so as long as we keep our distance, we should be okay. I'm just trying to go in here quick and fast, take care of these hostiles.
Okay, I'm out.
Now, Crane's the master swindler, chat. He's the master swindler. I hooked him up because he's a generous dude, so he gives away. He does tons of giveaways, right? And I pulled like thousands of dollars of cards, and I was like, "Hey, man, can you get these graded for me?" You know? He's like, "Yeah, I'll do it for you." So then I give him all these cards, and then he just gives them away to people. Just swindled me. He gave away my Moonbryon. I gave him my Moonbryon, right? And this is what you hear. Stop scrolling. Today, I'll be giving away this beautiful $1,000 Moonbryon. Midnight, what's going on? How you doing, brother? Whoa there. Okay, so we don't want to hit Stinky Boy there. I'm going to use the side of this building. Damn, they're all stinky. Okay. How are we going to do this, guys? Yo, this fail is disgusting, chat. Holy sh... Just...
We were smart, we were ready, and we survived.
Wow.
I have another task for you. Details forthcoming.
Now, the thing about the fail is, if you look at its stats, it has max power, which the only other guns in the game that have max power is the 50 cals. One shot them to the ground with the fail. It is meta, chat, 100%. It is the meta gun for hunting humans. That is crazy. It's so good. Wow, 3 smoke grenades. That's not bad at all. We'll take that. That. Seven Days to Die 1.0 is releasing. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more 7 days right now. At least I got a lot on my plate. I thought about it, but I don't. From what I've seen, it's not going to really change the game all that much, like when the full release comes out. And that's the issue we ran into with 7 days before. It's like, it's a ton of fun, but it just gets... once you play for, you know, I don't know, let's just say 20, 30 days, you know, you've done a few of the raids, or the blood moons, it's kind of just like, what now? Wow, more smoke grenades. Okay. Yeah, but from what I've seen, it didn't seem like the game was going to be all that different. Okay, did I clear all these fully? So that one is still has loot in it. All right, so we got Strange Mutations, which is going to just go away on its own, and then Vicious Rumors is another one. So those two curveballs, we kind of just got to wait for those to go away on their own. Ah, James, I appreciate the love, man. At the end of this month, we're going to be playing that new Hellblade game. Or what the hell is that? Is that Hellblade? The schizophrenic lady with the amazing voice acting?
Up until now, we've survived by focusing on our own needs. But we need to think bigger. Reach out to our neighbors to establish some training. We're not in this alone.
Yeah, Hellblade. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. The first one was so good. So good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get settled in. I'm gonna clear out my inventory. We're gonna go out and do Isby's mission along with the... Shit, that's a nasty horde. Now, Isby's mission is I wouldn't say it's super dangerous, but it's dangerous enough to where I'm gonna have to make sure we have a decent inventory. There we go. That truck is from one of the radio call-ins. I forgot which one it is. So let me see. I think it was this one. Okay, so we're gonna go with our Preppers 1022. Oh, I don't have the Preppers anymore. I forgot the Survivor died with it, and we weren't able to locate the body, unfortunately. But it's fine. We'll use the fake AK here. The problem with this mission is the ground is all full of like water. It's like fuel, but it acts as water. So when you throw Molotovs and stuff down, it puts them out. So you got to be like super pro status with your fire items in order to get them to burn good. Okay, so we'll bring 2 stacks of those. 22 and 9mm. Can you use the wagon a haul? I don't know if you can haul anything really, James. Yeah, like gear and stuff. The inventory system in Red Dead's a little different. It's not like an actual storage. It's like you kind of have stuff in your I think you might be able to, yeah, no, you can. You could, if you're talking about like hauling animals and stuff, like carcasses, you can load up animals in the cart, James. The hunter wagon that you have at camp, you could load all types of deer, pelts, and shit in there. Yeah, that you can do. Okay. But when it comes to like other items, like inventory items, those don't. All right, so we should be good with this. We got another curveball that just popped, but let's go grab Isby. I'm gonna do this and some fuel.
You know what? Post-apocalyptic life isn't all that bad.
Oh, thick skins. Hopefully it doesn't pop over where Isby's mission is, because I'll actually be so mad. I'll be so mad, dude. Yeah, Hellblade 2 comes out this month. Yeah, I'm excited. The first game was phenomenal. It messed with your mind big time. Got back, Maryland. Had to pick up a refrigerated shipping container for my company. Hey, Leon, I hope you're having a good day. I used to move a lot of reefers with the company I worked for. And the company I worked for before Walmart, every trailer we had was a reefer trailer. Leoric Semper Fi, brother. How you doing today?
I'm following up on a weird radio signal I picked up.
Hey, it's Mickey. Remember me? Yeah, I got something I've been meaning to do.
Some personal stuff.
You know, if you want to come along or whatever.
Roger, roger. So I have some theories about this weird signal, but I can't prove anything. Not yet. That's why I need to get over to Jurassic Junction and pick up some of my old gear. Setup is kind of wrecked, but I can salvage some useful bits.
Yeah, let me see. So the thick skins popped up yet? No, it hasn't. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it doesn't pop up over here, guys. At least until I'm done with the mission. Here we go. Let's see, please. Okay, nice. So it's over. Yo, the curveballs really like this Marshall. I feel like a lot of our curveballs through this playthrough, at least on this map, have focused a lot in that Marshall area. But yeah, Leoric fam's doing good, man. Brought the kids a trade night last night. Had a good time. Ooh.
Okay, I can do this.
I made some really good progress on a lot of my sets.
Something on your mind?
This place, it's bad news.
Got it.
Okay, never mind. Definitely not ready for this.
Come on, this place can't be that bad.
It's not the place, it's the memories. My relay was installed over by where the fuel
Used to be?
Technically it's still there, it's just
You know what I'm saying? Shit's wicked weird. I think if you get it right... Oh, shit. Good grab, dude. I think if you get it right on that, it'll burn. Yep.
Out of those.
Right there. Yeah, so if you land the fire on here, it will burn, but anywhere else on the ground here, because it has this water, and State of Decay too, if anytime your fire items, firecrackers, any of that stuff hits a water, or any kind of water, it doesn't go off, and the game treats this as water. So
This is it.
That fuel tank isn't broken. It's wrecked.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Things just got out of hand. Should be safe enough that I can start looking around.
You sure you don't want to talk about what happened here?
There's nothing much to say. I was being stubborn, and people got killed. Doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, I need to grab those parts. Watch my back.
You got it.
Keep the Zeds off of me, will you? This shouldn't take long.
Uh-huh.
I think the ground over here somewhere too will burn.
This is an even worse shape than I thought. I'll be done in just a sec. I promise I'm as eager to leave as you. I'm all done. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You sure you don't need any more time?
Nope. The sooner we're out of here, the better.
Easy enough, baby. Easy enough. Want to get into this game? What's your advice? Just jump into it, Ryan. Really, just start on the lower difficulties. Kind of play the game so you get a good feel for it, and then
I should get back to the ranger station.
the most amazing thing about State of Decay 2 is there's so much custom, like you can customize the game so much to kind of make the game suit your playstyle, and like difficulty challenge, like what you enjoy. And I do have a whole lot of guides out for this game on my channel, like new player guides to the game, lethal zone guides. So if you want to check those out, I go pretty in depth. But yeah, just jump into it, man, and just kind of enjoy it. If the zombies are too tough for you, you can customize the difficulty into. So. You can customize the difficulty individually. So you can make the zombies harder. You can make the.
Screamer spotted. Better pick it out quickly.
You can make the loot rarer. You can, you can make the community stuff easier or harder. And then with this update, you can fully customize the curveballs too, so.
Calling this one a bust.
I was supposed to drop her off over here.
I love this place. Feels like home.
I owe you one.
Okay, I got a little emotional. But I'm over that now. Honest.
Right.
I'll call you when I know more about the signal, okay?
Goodbye.
Wonder how Isby keeps her hair so purple in the apocalypse. She just must have went and found a freaking hair salon and just took all the purple hair dye. Yeah, there's a weapon on top of the gas station. The little small bone bladed weapon. I didn't grab it. I don't ever really use it all that much, but it's a decent weapon. It's not bad by any means. Okay, we're gonna hop on Kane here.
Let's get this town's economy jump-started. I figuring out how people out there can help each other. Hey, does anyone out there have extra resources and need some help finding a buyer?
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
Coming over. Don't go anywhere.
All right, go ahead, grab this. My weapons are getting pretty beat up right now. As you guys can see, we're using these crappy suppressors because it's all I have right now. And my weapons are definitely taking a serious beating. I'm gonna craft up another plague cure. Gotta actually make sure these active. All right, we're golden. I'm gonna grab a little bit of extra 9mm and we'll keep it moving. Let me see. Do I have a repair kit? I do. Mother's Day tomorrow. Yeah, we got. I don't know what my schedule is going to be. We'll be doing something, but not exactly sure what. Blueberries. Am I still enjoying my time with Grey Zone? Oh yeah, if anything, Ryan, it got even better with the last episode. Even though we were getting our asses handed to us, it was definitely a lot funner just due to the difficulty kind of going up, and we were. It was intense, man. It was really, really intense.
Off your arm, you get mad at the bear. You're the one who went into the woods. It's the same as an infestation. Don't wander in unprepared. Come armed and ready. Or not at all.
See that zombie right there? It's actually a really rare zombie. The Uncle Fester zombie. Am I doing SOD 1 today? No. We play in SOD 2. Probably finishing this up today, and then going forward, everything State of Decay will be SOD 1 until we're done with that. But I wanted to get this playthrough done because we're just like barely hanging in there. So SOD 2 took SOD 1's place. Oh shit! I could have crossed the bridge here. Okay, so this is where we're gonna start setting up trade between enclaves.
Sounds like a plan. Sure, all yours. Thank you.
Okay, this next group is up here. Let me see what they have for sale too while we're here.
Hey, good to see you again.
I'll buy the stims. Rest of that's just trade items. All your guides. I want to drop 10 without losing any survivors. Ham winner. I'm so glad my guides were able to help you out. Seriously. But out of everything I've ever done on my channel, I know I take a lot of pride in those guides. No, I don't think they're the greatest. Obviously, I know there's, you know, a lot better information on the internet, but if there was one thing that I really enjoy doing, and you know, I love to see the reception and how it helps you guys daily, those guides are definitely it for me. Got a quick question, because I'm new to this game. Does each map has its own stuff, varies from next? Yeah, so every map is different. Every map has different bases, locations, and things like that. Obviously, you know, like houses and police stations, like, but every map's loot is separate. Like, if you play on one map and you leave that map, you can't like go back. And then the map you're going to next will have all new loot, all new everything, so.
CLEO, please respond.
Still nothing, Doc. Let me reset and we'll try again.
Okay, gave us first issue of Rise of the Moon Beasts. So would we classify a moon beast as a werewolf? It's confirmed, chat. Moon Beast is the new freak being added to State of Decay 2.
Always glad to see you.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, then we got to go over here to the survivors. Yeah, I was driving all over the goddamn place. Oh, Pulsar, thank you so much for the super chat. I love your guides and your approach to the game. You literally taught me to play this incredible game at max difficulty. Keep up the good work. Man, that's crazy. Now, I'm just curious, because I know there's a lot of you guys in here that played this game. How many of you guys, like, put a W in the chat if you're somebody who now can play the game at a higher difficulty, not just lethal, but you know, the guides have helped you, you know, play on Nightmare, Dread, Lethal, or whatever. Up your game. Like, where the guides were actually helpful. Oh, another freaking naked zombie. So we gotta wait this out real quick because obviously can't drive up through here. See if there's another one. No, we're good. Oh, I didn't even know this was here. Special weapons case.
I have someone who could use this.
Mono gear axe. That's a lot of peeps. You use the custom settings from the guide, and that's the thing that I try to tell people too, is like the whole point of this game, some people enjoy different things, you know. Some people like when games are really difficult and they got to stress and you know, sweat every second of it. Like, I really can't go up this hill right now, chat. Truck's just like, nah. But some people, you know, when they got to sweat and stress, that's peak gaming for them. Like, they're having the best time of their life. Some people want to come home from work and just relax, kick their feet up on the couch, throw the game on and just freaking lay back and run around shooting some zombies, looting, you know, and just kind of living in the apocalypse. But they're not stressing, they're not sweating, they're not losing their mind, they're just having a good time. So a lot of people like the game differently. What one person enjoys is completely different than what another person enjoys. So that's, I try to tell people, there's no right or wrong way. You know what I mean? If you're somebody who kind of likes to just chill back on Dread, you know what I mean? And that's challenge enough for you, and that's your perfect apocalypse. Hey, do your thing. You know what I mean? There's no difficulty shaming. Like, and if somebody feels that entitled to that, where they feel they're in a place to difficulty shame you, because oh, I'm a Lethal Zone player and you only play on Dread, like they're lame as fuck, dude. Like, like that automatically made them lamer because they thought that was cool. I'm gonna craft a new repair kit.
If you picked up anything you can't identify, let me know.
Like somebody that has to sit there and flex a video game.
Pick up, Ace. It's okay, I just want to talk.
Especially a single player video game. If it was like a multiplayer competitive game, completely different. You know what I mean? But when you're sitting here just flexing your single player skills on people who obviously don't care, makes you kind of lame, chat, in my opinion. So this should be the last part here.
All right. Well, hey, that went really well. We should put a trade summit together to really get some supply lines going.
Okay, so there we go. Got them all set up. Got a little trade triangle, as they called it. I'm gonna sell all these items here.
Hello there.
Let's tackle.
Of course.
Gameplay was, hey, I'm really glad that, you know, that the guide seemed to have helped out so many different people in so many different ways too. Funny how most say lethal is the way to go. End up being the ones using mods to survive it. No, like I said, lethal is fun for me. I personally wouldn't even say lethal is the best difficulty though. Like, obviously I played the game on lethal, but honestly I would say the most fun and balanced difficulty in my opinion is Nightmare Zone. Is it's so perfectly honed in. Everything about Nightmare Zone is like ideal. I would say it's like if I had a forever community, I'd put all of the stuff on Nightmare Zone. I'd probably put the zombies on lethal, but Nightmare Zone is a very well balanced difficulty. Lethal Zone's great, you know what I mean, but it definitely forces. The reason why I say that is because Lethal Zone is a great difficulty. Obviously, I love it. That's all I play, but it definitely forces a player to kind of play the game a certain way, at least for a while. Like you have to approach the game systematically with a certain set of skills in order to kind of be successful in lethal. Obviously, if you're good enough at the game to where you can just do whatever you want, it doesn't matter. But I'm saying the average player has to approach lethal zone with a specific skill set and a specific mindset in order to be successful. Nightmare Zone is kind of still in the realm of you can kind of play the game how you want. You know, you can still have more of a running gun play style. You can approach the game a lot differently than you can in lethal zone. So where a lot of people would find that a bit more enjoyable. And I think that's where it gets lost in translation when it comes to State of Decay 2 Lethal Zone, is a lot of the elitists who talk shit about people. Like, Lethal Zone isn't fun to a lot. Like, if you are somebody who enjoys a running gun play style, just killing zombies all the time, going around, you know, just backpack full of bullets, and you're shooting everything up with your muzzle brakes on.
One of our trade partners. Can we talk in private?
If you are a person that enjoys playing the game like that, you're not going to enjoy Lethal Zone. You're not, because you're going to have to play a lot quieter. You're going to have to play a lot stealthier. You're going to have limited resources, limited bullets, and some people don't enjoy that. So that's why it kind of just depends on you as a player. But yeah, I definitely understand when people are like, I don't have fun playing Lethal Zone. Like, some people just don't find it to be fun. And I'm like, I get it. I get it. I understand. I enjoy the strategic mindset that, you know, Lethal Zone forces me to play. I just enjoy games that make me play the game a certain way, because then I have to strategize, come up with plans and ways to work around it. We're gonna go talk to these people real quick. But some people don't enjoy that, you know what I mean? Created, I don't really do mods anymore. I used to do mods all back, you know, I was one of the pioneers for State of Decay mods. And I've played this game with max zombies, like to where you could not fit any more zombies on the screen. The game just wouldn't load anymore. And I've done it all, dude, you know what I mean? And it's the more zombies doesn't make State of Decay harder, because of the way the game is designed. If you guys watch my Walking Dead playthrough of this, I was in rooms with like 50, 60, 70 plus zombies in one building. You know what I mean? And you just dodge around them. It's really not, it doesn't change the game inherently, or you just run away or just hit them with your car. There's plenty of ways to work. Zombies aren't that big of a deal in this game. But yeah, I've played this game with pretty much anything you could think of. We've tried it. I've had the spawners in. I've fought fucking 10 juggernauts at once, you know, and like 20 ferals. Like I've done it all. Good grab.
Hello again. This is Dr. Hoffman calling from Mount Tanner. Thanks to your help before, we're ready for the next stage of our work. My colleague Isabella is already on site. I'd feel better if you were there to assist her.
Okay. I'm gonna go try to talk to these dudes.
How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Isby.
But I used to use a lot of mods in State of Decay, but honestly, the developers over the years, they brought so much into the game baseline that it doesn't have that same, like, mods used to feel mandatory at some point, especially if you wanted to continue playing the game with like longevity wise. When you have as many hours in the game as I do, you definitely get to a point where it's just like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? What do we got going on here? But and the mods kind of spice things up, change things up, make the game a bit more replayable. But they've done a very good job on their own, you know, introducing things that like plague territory, the sleeping plague hearts, all those systems are phenomenal, you know what I mean? And it changed the game so much. Then the curveballs and things like that, they've definitely added a lot of stuff to this game that it now feels, like I said this in the beginning of this playthrough, when you're fighting a black plague heart, it feels like you're playing a modded game of State of Decay 2. 100% feels modded. That shit is challenging as hell.
Someone better be listening, because I'm in deep shit out here.
Yeah, but this medical enclave, out of all, like, these homies been sticking around. Okay, so as you guys see, we got strange mutation zombies all over the damn place here. But honestly, I think the main reason why I've gotten away from modding is the relatability. That's kind of become a big deal for me as a content creator. Used to not really care all too much about relatability. It was more or less I was in it for like, you know, trying to keep things fresh and interesting for like people, you know. But over the years, I've wanted people to be able to relate to my content, and if I didn't truly understand the value in that as a content creator early on, like when somebody's watching your gameplay, a lot of people like to play along. They like to take tips from what you're doing and kind of follow along in a playthrough, and you know, you guys are kind of bouncing off each other, you and the content creator, and I've caught myself doing it. Now, if a content creator is playing a game that's inaccessible to you, they're using mods or they have certain features of a game that you don't have access to, it's really, really hard for you to relate to that playthrough now, because they have something that completely changes their game and it's no longer anything that resembles what you have. You can't relate to it. So now what I try to do is I try to make my playthroughs as relatable as possible, so most of you guys who are playing along can actually relate. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, Brian used this in his playthrough. I want to try to get one of those in mine. That would be awesome. But if it was a mod, no, you can't do that. So
Later.
Easty, I know you're out there. You don't have to keep ignoring me. It's okay.
Sorry, listener, I'm, having trouble reading you.
You need help. When you're ready, you know how to reach me.
Sorry for trying to cheat you. It's just that we're desperate for fuel. Can you help us?
Yeah, sure. Sounds like somebody's in trouble.
try to see where the hell can we get some gas around here. It says there's fuel remaining there. We'll go check. And we'll bring the shitty truck.
We have plenty of trade goods here. Any takers? Come on by.
Got a new trader on the map. We'll see what kind of trader it is here in a sec. Blake, how you doing? So Leon, in this playthrough here, we got 3 black plague hearts. Yeah, we finally ended up getting them, and we got 3 of them. And yes, they suck. They are really hard. They're very, very, very resource intensive. They are difficult. If this doesn't show you guys what kind of playthrough this is, look at behind these characters. Look at all them tombstones. We lost 5 survivors in this playthrough. I haven't lost 5 survivors in my past 30 playthroughs combined.
Looks quiet.
full playthrough of The Long Dark. I absolutely love that game. We played it before, and I had a blast. We actually started playing the story mode, and I wanted to actually jump back into that and play more of it because it was a lot of fun. It is a brutal survival game, but it also has those story elements to it, which makes it, you know, not just a mindless resource gathering survival game. I would definitely like to do more of it in the future. It's just a matter of when, really. But I kind of got bullied out of the story. I was doing the story, and the game was viewing very well. The viewership was awesome. It was going really good. And then I had a lot of people, a lot of, you know, Long Dark professionals that were coming in the stream.
Someone's missing. I'd really appreciate your help in finding them.
And a lot of these people had already played the story mode, and most people prefer the sandbox mode over the story. So a lot of every stream, people are coming in, oh, play the sandbox mode, play sandbox, get off this crap, get off this story, play sandbox, freaking play Interloper. Interloper's the way to go. Interloper's the way to go. You know, and
Nice to see you again.
You say to a bit of bartering.
Okay, sure.
I eventually gave into the pressure, and I stopped playing the story. We jumped in, started playing Interloper, Sandbox. Obviously, I'm ass at the game, so it was not very enjoyable to watch because I was just getting my ass handed to me. And then all those people that wanted to watch me play Interloper got tired of watching me get my ass handed to me, and everybody stopped watching. So it was just it was a bad choice. I should have just kept doing what I was doing. Let's get back to base. Thoughts about playing the Fallout 4 State of Decay mod? So what does that mod entail? I actually asked about this a couple streams ago because I think somebody brought it up. What is it? It's a mod for Fallout 4 that makes it like State of Decay? In what way? Gotta say, having VATSA makes State of Decay 2 a lot easier. I've done speed runs before, Hammer. Yeah, I did a speed run on Lethal Zone. The problem with speed runs is this is one. It's not much different than what I already do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna be running around beating. I'm just gonna be running around beating plague hearts with a melee weapon for the most part, and they're a good challenge. But my playstyle suits.
Can you keep this up?
Speed runs very, very well. So it really wouldn't be anything new or interesting for you guys to really watch. All right, let's see here. So we're gonna swatch off him, and then we're gonna go do that other mission. Yeah, we're gonna get so much influence doing these missions right now. It's kind of crazy. What inside info, guys? What makes you think that I have inside info? We've discussed this. I don't know jack diddly squat. You guys come and tell me stuff all the time about things you guys hear online about State of Decay 3. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm just a guy who loves the game and plays it. That's it.
Is everybody ready to get this
All I know about State of Decay 3 is that it's being made. That's it. I watched the trailer back in 2020, and that was the last
Excellent. I've got a great neutral location picked out.
information I ever heard about the game. I know I seen there was a zombie deer and some snow and a crossbow.
Just dropped off some goodies. Hope it helps.
I seen all that. I think there was a wolf. Yeah, there was a wolf in the trailer. Oh. All right, there we go. This and that. I was thinking about also going down and maybe doing Tressy's mission. Spirit, welcome. Spare parts trailer, not anything I'm interested in. I'm gonna wait until at least these mutations go away, though. Let's make Tressy's mission annoying as hell. Let's go do link up with Mickey.
It's not like I need the help. It's just, you know, you seem like all right folks. Meet me out by the old sawmill and I'll tell you the details.
The old sawmill. Nothing like the sawmill from Days Gone. No, I said snow. I said snow.
I need to go pick up a few things from back home. The trouble is, the place is pretty trashed. I could use a hand digging through it. Isby and the doc are smart. They need me to find more supplies for their crazy project. It's a shortcut to the house through the hills, but whichever way you want to go is fine. After you. Back in the day, my family basically ran this whole valley. My brother Job had a saying he likes to use when folks, complained. The meek only get to inherit the earth when I'm good and done with it. Hold up a second. I got an idea. There's an old stash nearby I want to check out first. My family had stashes all around these parts. This one might have what I need. They come. That one saw us.
All right, let's go up here.
I'm pretty sure that's a freak over there.
We'll be all right.
Oh, shit. There's barely anything useful in here. Guess we gotta search the old house after all.
You said you used to live up here. So, why'd you leave?
The army came in a while back. Blew up the whole fucking place. A lot of my kin grew up on that land. Not anymore, I guess.
See, that's what I was talking about before, guys. With State of Decay 2, there's a lot of really cool like story story information that you get. And I sit there and I'm like, man, if only they were to take all these like lore story bits and like turn them into actual like visual gameplay, like it'd be so cool.
For a long time. I guess the army didn't like sharing. My aunt sure as hell wouldn't.
Or like the fall of Jurassic Junction, like.
Holy crap. You weren't kidding. I mean, this place is... Wow.
Hold on. Something ain't right about this.
What do you mean?
The military trucks. They're transport, not assault. Never noticed that before. Maybe we ought to take a closer look. It's a shitload of zombies.
Any hints on how to find a network signal booster? Brian, the only way you can get that in this game is with the trader. You gotta get the network trader to show up on your map. So every trader that shows up, make sure you check.
I wasn't here when all this went down. If I had been, maybe my family would still be alive.
I hate that you said that, dude. That's it, man. Why? How many outposts do you have currently, Brian? So what you can do if you want to get 6 to the easy way, because you can get 7. 7 is possible if you get the network antenna, but you can get 6 even without the antenna, Brian, and it's a lot easier to do and it's guaranteed. So what you do is you just go ahead and do some daybreak, get some points, and then get a red talon with the 5th skill hacking. And yeah, once you get the 5th skill hacking, it gives you an additional outpost. And then you'll have your 6, and then if you get lucky and get that antenna, then you'll have 7.
See that one?
Somebody shot the hell out of these trucks.
Yeah, but there ain't no shell casings here. Which means the army guys weren't shooting back. That makes no goddamn sense. Check them bodies, will you?
Hey, Mickey, I just found the orders these soldiers were following. It says here they were just supposed to arrest, not start a fight.
Well, that'd explain why we didn't find any casings. But it don't explain why the army dropped a goddamn bomb on my family's house. Ah, fuck it. That ain't why we're here. Let's just find some supplies. Damn, they really bombed the shit out of this place. Aunt Nat must have really pissed these guys off to make them do this.
Empty.
Success.
This is the page from Nat Wilkerson's personal journal. Describes a massive explosive trap set up at the Wilkerson house designed to kill any intruder. Scrawled in the margins.
It's been a while since we talked. You still working on that thing?
Scrawled in the margins is a note that reads, "I'll wipe this place out before I let those traitors set one foot inside my house." And the thing is, you actually meet Aunt Nat, the psycho lady that blows up this house. You meet her in Heartland. This house isn't blown up. So if you play State of Decay 2 Heartland, it takes place before this. This is kind of like the Trumbull Valley map in the main story is after Heartland. So if you guys kind of want to experience the game in order, you'd play State of Decay 1, then you'd play State of Decay Heartland, then you'd play State of Decay 2 Trumbull Valley map, and then do the missions here. And that's kind of the story that it goes in. But Heartland, yeah, you get to meet Aunt Nat. And she is quite kind of a savage.
That Nat Wilkerson is responsible for all the destruction. Mickey needs to hear about this.
She blew up the house, yeah, to try to stop the army. Paul, how you doing, man?
Well, fuck me. I always knew Aunt Nat was a hard ass, but this is just goddamn crazy. They were here just to arrest her and she blew up our home? And for what? Pride? Or maybe just fucking spite?
You okay, Mickey?
No, I ain't goddamn okay. I used to be proud to be a Wilkerson. Wore that name like armor. But I finally get it now. The Wilkerson name ain't nothing but a curse. Cost me my brothers, my daughter, now my whole goddamn family. I can't look at this place anymore. Anything here you want, just take it. I'll find what I need somewhere else. Later.
And you also get to play as his daughter in Heartland. Yeah, it's a cool lever action gun down here. This case. It's a unique gun. The Seabass Model 94. So we got that done.
I'll be right there.
You're a lifesaver.
Now this is one of the missions of how you, if you want to start getting your hands on the Haven device, this is actually the quest line that you have to do, the one that we're working on right now. even though Haven's been nerfed pretty bad, it's something you still want to get your hands on, in hopes that they do buff it one day.
I'm here.
Still got a zombie around.
Okay, listen up.
Almost empty on that.
Someone found out the hard way. Without a top-end workshop isn't a home. No size coffin.
Oh, man, there's a lot of zombies coming right now.
Hey, this would make a great outpost. I need a break. All out.
There's a lot of zombies that just kept coming right there, man. That's crazy.
Cleo's dying. Okay, let me lay this out. I'll try to keep it simple. It's breaking down because it relies on satellites, which we can't fix. My brilliant plan is to download a local copy before the satellites really start falling apart.
So you need my help to copy a computer program?
That's a drastic simplification, but yeah, close enough. So, you ready to go?
Let's do it.
For sure.
Hey, how's life treating you?
When State of Decay 3 comes out, do you think State of Decay 2 will be done? No. You gotta remember, people still play State of Decay 1, you know what I mean? I feel like with any game, when a sequel or another game comes out, there's always going to be people that prefer the original game or play the original game. It just is what it is. It's with everything in this world. Now, the thing is
We'll find anything here.
I feel that the way State of Decay 2 plays,
Isn't functioning anymore, but it should have enough of them inside for my plan to work.
depending on...
What are you talking about?
I mean Cleo. Doc calls them her, but I don't assume Cleo thinks of themselves as female, you know?
Right, yeah. Whatever you say.
I guess to say, yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever.
Ah, I'm back. How's everybody doing?
My main thing is when the game comes out, if it's along the lines of like what this game is, you know, if it plays a lot like State of Decay 2, if it has a lot of the same features, then I feel like then State of Decay 2 would probably be less popular. But if the game is a lot different in any way, doesn't have to be specifically a certain difference, but if the game is different in or if it's quite different than State of Decay 2, then I feel like State of Decay 2 will definitely have a lot of replayability. Like people will still be playing it for a long time.
Hey, how's it going?
So I always forget how to get down to this area. I think it's just down here, right?
We're about to download an AI that's been bouncing around satellites for years. Can you believe this?
Hold on. Are you saying this CLEO is an artificial intelligence?
Didn't I mention that before? Sorry. Sometimes I skip over little details.
Almost there. Fire in the hole! I need a break. Go for the head!
Well, answer your name, bro. If the stream's boring, man, I'll help you out, dude. There you go. I got you, bro. See, chat? I'm always looking out for people, man. It's what I do, chat. It's what I do. The issue is fire in this area is a little damn, there's a lot of zombies. We haven't even started the fucking mission yet.
That won't work.
Let's get rid of the dead before we get to work.
No, I didn't ban him just for that, Chad. Like, I don't care if he thinks the stream is well. He's just been spamming random stupid shit the whole time. So I just helped him out. It's my duty, you know. When I see someone in need, Chad, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know. Alright, so we had a pre-clear because there's a ton of zombies here already.
Okay.
There we go.
I need to establish a strong connection to CLEO's existing network.
Okay.
This isn't easy, so I need you to keep the Zeds away from me. FYI, it could get a little crazy.
This doesn't seem right.
I'm initiating the signal now. Okay, it's working. Wow, this bandwidth is crazy.
Yo, are we done here yet?
Look, I'm pulling an AI out of space. You can't rush these things. This is like the most epic hack ever.
Oh shit, I need help!
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, now let's see if it worked.
Wait, what?
Hey, we
we're
just
good.
pulled the most complicated computer program in existence out of a network of orbiting satellites. There's some room for error here.
Okay.
The doc rigged up a talk box for CLEO. I just need to hook them up and... There, all connected. CLEO, can you hear us?
Wait, what?
Shh, just wait.
Output device detected. This is the Computerized Logistics and Executive Operations System. Hello, Isby. I thought we were closer than this. My mistake.
We definitely screwed up that opportunity. Could have used some new allies.
Oh my gosh, we did it. They can hear us. I've got to get this back to the dock. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Take care of yourself.
All right, we got it. Now the issue is my damn truck got blown up, and I don't even know how it got blown up either. Like the Feral just jumped and like got glitched on my trunk or something. I don't know, and then it just freaking exploded. Favorite Survivor story from SOD1? What do you mean Survivor story?
Drown us in plague zombies.
I don't even remember any like stories that you're talking about, like the ones that the survivors tell you. I can't remember any offhand.
Better not let that Feral charge me.
Go for the head! Go for the head!
Okay, Strange Mutations is done. I'm gonna double check my trunk. I'm pretty sure I didn't have a repair kit in there. So we gotta go grab a repair kit real quick. What? What time I told him to help you? All right. Somebody said calling it right. There is another vehicle that we could check out too. This one's way too expensive though. I don't even know what this car is. Oh, the cost has increased because of that damn curveball too. So I would. You can't. Yeah, just grab it. My son. Oh man, kids are so crazy. My daughter came in here, right? She was just like, she's obviously really, really short, and the bananas are up on the counter where she can't reach them. And my middle son is standing there doing the dishes.
We showed the whole area that nobody beats us at gathering resources.
So she walked up and asked him to get her a banana, and he obviously, said no, because why would sibling help out? Why would they help each other, right? So she comes in here and she's like, Vito won't give me a banana. And I'm just like, well, tell him I told him to get you one. So he comes in here and he's like, I can't get her a banana because I'm doing the dishes. I'm like, bro, you're standing right next to the bananas, bro. Current curveballs we have is the rumors one, which is what's increasing the price of shit. Vicious rumors, and then we have thick skinned, which is also active down this way. Shitty thing about the screamer hordes like this though is like you can't kill one screamer with the other ones going off, so you gotta be like super fast. You get like, if you get them all like that, but you don't get a lot of time. Leah, how you doing? So we're gonna be heading out. I don't know what the mission's gonna entail here. I don't exactly remember, but I think what I want to do is get some 7.62 for this mission. But do it. Oh, we do have a rifle press. Nice. So we'll install this rifle press. Once that's crafted, I'll be able to craft some 7.62 because we're gonna need that for the end mission. But we're doing pretty good on food right now. I mean, granted, I did lose a bunch. We're only doing good because everybody died.
Keeping safe? All right. Is everybody ready to get this trade summit started?
Great.
So
Let's do it.
okay, so this is
Excellent.
the trade summit.
Got a great neutral location picked out. Meet y'all there.
So we'll hold off on that for a sec. That is the trade summit. I thought there was still more work to do to build up to it. So for the time being, we're gonna go out and do something else. We're gonna go down and link up with Tressie.
Things are working out. I feel good.
I feel good. I'm not ready for the mission right now anyways. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and break down a bunch of stuff. All those 10 round capacity 45s, I always get rid of them. They're just not worth it in my opinion. Okay, so that's all taken care of. We're up to 800 parts. Dangerous outlaws are passing. Of course they are. Of course they are.
Now I'm lucky to have you guys. I'm beating.
I'm gonna rock the. I'll rock the 45 Mac 10.
Remember that rogue signal we were working on? Believe it or not, I've identified it as a Red Talon broadcast. Well, sort of. Anyway, I ran into a stumbling block decoding the signal. Are you available for an assist?
Who sang what song, Wayne? I already forgot what song I was singing. I'm getting old, man. The brain doesn't work like it used to. When your brain doesn't work like it used to before. Some nice overlap right there. Jesus. Now, Strange Mutations is gone, but Kingston is still active, and the zombies are going to be resistant to fire and resistant to melee, but we still should be able to kill them no problem with gunshots. But it's going to be a decent bit of bullets. All right, let's do it. Repair kit. The Teletubbies theme song. I don't even know the Teletubbies. Theme song. I don't remember how it goes. Does anybody else remember? I'll be so surprised if anybody in chat. Does anybody remember Bananas in Pajamas? Why do I remember that, dude?
It's time we showed the whole area that nobody beats us at gathering resources.
Oh, I feel good. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember what song I was singing. I feel good. This way. Dang, so some of you guys remember Bananas in Pajamas? It's triple feral pack over there, guys. I didn't bring any fire. Nice. Vicious Rumors is over. What turtle was my favorite? Come on, my turtle was everybody's favorite. Like if you say Leonardo was not the coolest Ninja Turtle, then you're just lying to yourself. And it's not even Leo's personality. It was the fact that he had katanas. Okay, Leo just had the coolest weapons, and that made him the coolest turtle. I mean, honestly, I really liked Raphael's personality more than Leonardo. I thought he was a badass, but at the end of the day, Leo had katanas. Donnie was running around with a fucking stick. Nobody even knew what the hell sais were back in the day, nor that they were the counter to katanas. So, I mean, I didn't care less about Raph's sais. And then Michelangelo was running around with some damn nunchucks. Like none of those weapons compare to katanas. I mean, I'm pretty well versed in, you know, I've been around for a while. I tell you guys all the time, I'm vintage. I was born in the 80s, chat. But I've seen some things. I was born in the 80s. Oh, let Carter know I said hello. I hope he's having a good day. I hope his makeup birthday was a lot better. See, we got a bunch of people repping the 80s in the chat. There it is, guys. I tell people all the time, I was born in the 80s, man. I was born in the 80s. And then people try to take it away from me. Like, people really, they really try to take that from me, chat. Some of you guys have probably seen it in the chat where other chatters will try to take away my 80s status. I wasn't born in November of 1989. No, don't try to do this, Ghost. No, I wasn't born in November of 1989. Okay, I was born in October, dude. So don't take that away from me, dude. Good size horde right there. Whenever I last saw a payphone, I mean, I grew up with payphones and shit. They actually had it in the news, like when they actually took the last payphone out of my city, a while back.
Definitely search this place.
Hey there, I'm Trusty. Thanks for coming. I got chased in here by some Zeds and I didn't feel safe on my own. I need help clearing out some Zeds before I can scavenge. You're good. That's good. You're in charge.
What do you mean I didn't even spend a full year in the 80s? No. It doesn't matter. I was born in the 80s. I spent plenty of time in the 80s. All right. Now, the thing people don't understand that I was born 4 months premature. So I spent the first like 5 months of my life, 6 months of my life in the NICU with IVs in my head and barely lived. But that's just how dedicated I was to being born, because I was supposed to be born in the 90s, but I was that dedicated to be born in the 80s.
I got a screamer in my sights.
Now that's killer teamwork.
Okay, I just need a second to look around for something. Feel free to take anything that looks useful. Bingo. You know, if you're gonna explore Marshall, there's something you need to see. Yay, I guess. Want to know why the military was down here in such... I'll mark the location on your map. It's not far.
So we got to go over to the Alamo, right?
We got a horde incoming. I'm gonna show you something called the Plague Wall.
That sounds dangerous.
Relax, it's totally inert. Completely safe.
Oh, interesting.
Nice! I want to stick with you!
Ew!
These are plague walls. Well, they used to be. A few months back, they basically took over downtown Marshall.
Really? They don't look very aggressive to me.
You weren't here. Luckily, somebody figured out how to destroy them before they spread too far.
Talking about us.
Was that the army?
Sort of. They threw everything they had at the walls, but nothing worked. Finally, one of their scientists cracked the code and built a bioweapon that took them down. Honestly, we got lucky. Could have been a lot worse. Time for me to head home.
Nothing we can use here.
We're just gonna walk her home because I'm gonna aggro that horde if I drive over there. Probably gonna aggro the horde anyways, but it's all good. I'm just trying to avoid having to fight a whole bunch of these damn thick-skinned zombies. Did that feel good to sneeze? Yeah, I mean, I'd say more times than not, sneezes usually feel awesome.
Thanks for the company. I hope this little tour was educational. Marshall is plenty dangerous, but not as bad as it used to be. And if you're looking to scavenge, it has plenty to offer.
I'm curious, what keeps you in Marshall?
I'm studying the ruins left by the destroyed plague walls. They have some intriguing properties, even though they're not biologically active, technically speaking. At the moment, I only have some theories, but if they pan out, it could be a real breakthrough. If I need a helping hand, I'll give you a call. It's always nice to have a friend watching your back out here.
Chelsea's a good food trader too, guys.
You take care of yourself.
Yeah, she usually has food and meds.
See you around.
Okay, thick skin has finally worn off. Damn, I didn't even realize low chance of finding crafting items. Less influence from selling. We're about to be crafting up some 7.62 anyways, so. Special weapons kit. Yeah, there's a. I think it's over there in the alley. Or in the house. Yeah, there's a special weapons case over there. So we got to see if we got to see how much ammo we can craft. Should be able to do at least 2 batches, but I think on Lethal Zone 7.62 cost. I don't remember if it's 5, 6, or 8 ammo per. Damn, 2 juggernauts. What the fuck? So yeah, that's the one thing I really am enjoying about the CURVEBALLS, especially this change, is it'll definitely keep a forever community busy. We always have something that's trying to screw you over. Where before, once you hit that end game with a forever community, if you did want to kind of rekindle any of that that challenge, you had to move maps, which was always super frustrating. But on this, it's quite nice that you can kind of just maintain a forever community on a map and just have random events that are going to, like, they kind of did that with the bounties. You know, bounties were introduced to kind of give us something to do, but now it's like the bounties with the CURVEBALLS, both hand in hand, is definitely a lot more replay, or not even replayability, but it gives you more to do with those end game communities. because that's where the game kind of fell a bit short, in my opinion. That's where a lot of these, you know, survival games kind of fall short, is the end game. Because it's like, once you have all the guns, once you have all the ammo, once you have all the food and meds, it's like, then what?
I should stay away from that bloater.
You don't really have a reason to go out and do things anymore. Eight. Damn it. I had a feeling it was going to be 8, but I was hoping that it was going to be 6. I used as many repair kits as I get out of here, Ghost Wolf. Unbearded veteran brother with the 36 months, dude. Thank you so much. Hardened survivor. Hit that like button, guys. I appreciate it, guys. All of you guys that have hit the like button, I really, you know, I appreciate the support. So we'll do two batches of 7.62. Almost all my ammo.
All right, is everybody ready to get this trade summit started?
That's great. I like that idea.
Excellent. I've got a great neutral location picked out. Meet y'all there.
Yeah, I'll take this off then. This.
Not going far with all this.
Okay, so we should be good with that. Should be enough gear. Now there is one doorway I like to block off on these buildings. Makes it so you can kind of focus on the zombies, because they have 3 points of entry, 3 different directions they can come at you. So turning that 3 different directions into 2 is so much better. Now you can pre-prep this area if you want, and you can make it so the zombies can only approach from one area. Takes obviously a lot more prep, but yeah, you can prep the area so the zombies can only come from one direction, but you need vehicles to block off the entrances. Shit, I don't even know if we'll be able to get around this building like the other maps. Oh, yeah, we can here. There. Seriously. Well, that didn't work. Damn, Juggernaut mutation? Come on, man. Please don't affect the damn Juggernaut at the end of this mission. That will suck. Okay, so the building is flipped here, which kind of threw me off. This is the door I was talking about initially that you want to block.
Well, I guess Christmas just came early.
This door here, I should have drove the van a little closer because a lot of zombies will still, but if we would have done that, blocked that fully and this, the zombies all have to kind of come through this front area so you can focus all your fire forward. We got too close to the missionary, so we gotta just do it.
I should hit it again.
Let's begin this.
You're not so tough.
Neighbors are coming in, like it or not.
So we got hostiles coming in. Whoa.
That's a fair.
That's a full-blown horror. Look out, we got a freak over here.
Fuck, we failed the mission because one of the people died. don't know why this person didn't die.
All of that.
The dude wouldn't die for whatever reason. Booker, thank you so much for the super chat. Started my first lethal playthrough, and it was going good until I got exploding zombies. 2 characters were gone immediately. You know, it's no joke, especially if you hit them with your car. It's pretty rough.
Got some dead folks out and about.
I actually got a plan, chat. I don't know how this is going to work. It seems like it should. And this actually might be a little kind of meta for this location. What I was thinking is, because this is a shed here, you could turn this or this into outpost traps, and then when you get sieged, the outpost traps will kick in and start killing the zombies. I don't know if it'll work.
Locked. Well, that was loud. Okay, the work's done and this outpost is ready for
Wow,
use.
and it overlaps the fucking building. Wow, that's the meta cheese right there. Holy crap. Let me see if it lets me do the... Wow. So that's a big help. I used up almost all my 7.62 in that last little bit. So now we're gonna have to wait until the mission pops again. It does, yeah, it does. So it does work. Yeah, it's good to see it right here, guys. It's freaking, that's nice. Yeah, so we ended up losing that end game mission there because one of the survivors we were with died. they don't nerf it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty powerful because no zombies will be able to touch this place. Like, as they all come in, you're just gonna be able to stand back and chill. Now, you are still gonna have to fight the humans, but when all the zombies come in, they're just gonna get obliterated instantly. So, this is definitely easy mode. Definitely an easy mode legacy. Not that they're all that difficult, but this one is for sure gonna be pretty easy.
I don't see anything useful here. Can't do that. So that was a big loud fail.
Did you get new boons for beating Dread? I mean, you get boons for beating any difficulty. Brian, yeah, you get the thing with the boons is they only affect that difficulty that you're playing on. So if you unlock the boons in Dread, and then you decide you want to go play Lethal or Nightmare, you won't have access to any of your stuff. But any difficulties below your difficulty, you do. So say your first time beating the game, you beat the game on Nightmare Zone, Builder, you're gonna get the Builder boon for Nightmare Zone and every difficulty under it, but not over.
Yep, they definitely heard that.
Hoping that human dies. Okay, here we go.
It's not nothing.
So we'll head down to the outpost, we'll swap survivors and then try again.
All right, is everybody ready to get this trade summit started?
That's great news.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm in total agreement.
Excellent. I've got a great neutral location picked out. Meet y'all there.
See how this works this time.
Oh, I think I'm gonna like this place. Every zombie in 2 miles must have heard that. What the hell am I thinking?
Dude's still bugged out. Yeah, I might have to log out, log back in. Mission should pop up fairly quick. But now it's just the one guy left, so it's not a big deal.
I have another task for you. Details forthcoming.
Issue is we keep using up all our freaking ammo, man. And I don't have enough bullets to do anymore. Man, that was weird. That sneeze like activated all my sweat pores. I felt like a rush of whatchamacallit? Like hotness.
Nothing here.
What's a better new lethal playthrough? The Trader Boon or Warlord? Already have Builder. I mean, the two I generally go for right off the bat is Trader and Builder. If I'm aiming for any of them, the other two boons aren't all that effective. Okay, so now we're just going to be waiting for this legacy mission to pop. This is the neighboring folks. This is where that enclave keeps coming from. But now that we already killed 2 of them, there's only 1 guy left who has all the plot armor. So I'm just going to wait for him.
showed the whole area that nobody beats us at gathering resources.
Okay, let's try this again.
Everybody ready to get this trade summit started?
Not too shabby. Definitely.
That's pretty heavy.
I got something for his face this time.
I feel like passing out. Actually, those jackasses
we just had to reload.
To us.
Hello there.
We have a bigger problem. The zombies are attacking.
I don't think it's going to be much of an issue.
I see another way.
Let's see how this goes, guys. I'm pretty sure that this, the traps are just going to shred everything that shows up, if it even shows up, because our traps push out so far. I literally feel like no zombies are even going to come.
You noticed the creeper, right?
That's OP. Okay.
Now's our chance to really kick some zombie ass.
Well, I thought it was OP, and then the game was like, huh, yes, again. Just gonna generate zombies right here.
Fire in the hole!
Looks like we have more creeps coming.
yet.
I feel like that Juggernaut's definitely gonna spawn right there then.
We cannot give up! You hear me?
Freeze that shit!
Yep, special Juggernaut. Hasta la vista, big boy. So the curveball did affect the Juggernaut too. That would have been a gargantuan. Good thing we had the traps, dude.
Remind me not to do that again very soon.
Not bad, kid.
But quite an easy end right there with the traps. Small group.
It wasn't easy. God knows we've lost too many along the way. But we've made this town better than we found it. By working together, we built something that can last. And if we can do it here, we can do it again somewhere else. Brick by brick, town by town, we're taking this world back.
We lost we lost so many survivors. 5 guys, we lost 5 survivors in this playthrough. But we beat it. We fully beat the lethal zone. Negative only, max difficulty, curveballs. It was rough. Holy crap, that was rough, guys. I enjoyed it though. Don't Menard. Okay, well, the game just turned off. That's cool. Did we finish our State of Decay 1 playthrough? No, we only did 1 episode so far, Anthony. But I wanted to finish this playthrough before we got fully invested in State of Decay 1. I just kind of threw it out there to see if we were even going to do it. The reception was well, so I was like, all right, let's knock out the State of Decay 2 thing, because I knew I'd be able to do it in a single stream. Knock this out. So now going forward, we're just going to be playing State of Decay 1. I'm on the fence of what I want to do, because we started off playing Breakdown, and that was the goal. That was like kind of where I was aiming. But then there was a lot of people who haven't even seen State of Decay 1 story. They haven't seen Lifeline. So now I'm sitting here like, should we do the story mode in State of Decay 1 and kind of play through that, and then, you know, Lifeline and Breakdown, or should we just continue playing Breakdown? Breakdown's obviously a little more repetitive. People are probably going to get tired of it faster than anything else. But I kind of am tossing that up in the air right now. I don't know whether we're going to do, you know, the story. That way people can meet Marcus, Maya, Ed, you know, see the whole story and how that whole thing plays out, and then check out. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I already see Figure says story. I could throw a poll up real quick, see what you guys think. Oh, no, there goes my 5 key. Let's see. I'm going to do a poll, so. I mean, eventually I'd do both anyways, but I was saying to start, which one would you guys rather see? To start. Breakdown or story / lifeline for SOD. All right, boom. And poll has been sent out. Wouldn't you like to know with the 37 months, holy crap, what was the hardest curveball to deal with? The black plague hearts are definitely tough. They're definitely up there. And I would say strange mutations with the headless zombies. That one's a pain in the ass. So I'd say, you know, fuel, black plague heart, strange mutations, and heightened senses. Heightened senses makes it almost impossible to hang out at base. Like, you just constantly get raided. It's insane. Whoa, gearless. No way, seriously. Thank you so much. Let's get this out the way. Great to see you. Hope you and your loved ones are well. Happy Mother's Day, and have a great rest of your weekend. Check in on your loved ones, even the ones that are loud and smiley. Peace. Gearless, seriously, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, man. All right, let's see. So far, wow, yeah. So story / lifeline is crushing. We only got 93 votes though. There's 600 of you guys in chat. Come on, let's see if we can at least get 100 more votes. Some people are like, bro, I ain't never played a fucking game, so I don't know, dude. The story is cool though, and it won't take us that long to beat. Honestly, I think we'd probably be able to finish the story depending on how in depth we go with our community. Maybe like 4 streams, 5 streams. But holy crap, it's a huge super chat, man. I really appreciate it, dude. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, guys. And we're gonna probably when we jump back into State of Decay 1, we're gonna it seems like a lot of people want to see a story. It's like not even close. We're gonna be doing Lifeline, yeah, for sure. That I know a lot of people want to see Lifeline also. The scary thing about State of Decay 1 with the survivors is like there's main characters. Like it's kind of like, think of it like Walking Dead. You know, like you have main characters. You got Maya, you got Ed, you got Marcus. Those are like the 3 like top tier characters. But the thing about State of Decay 1, the story is if they die, that's it. Like they're dead. So you have these named characters, and that's kind of one of the things that State of Decay 2 doesn't have, is like those named characters that you could potentially lose, like those named NPCs in RPGs, where it's like, oh, you make a wrong choice, this person in the game died, and you're like, oh wow, that was like a named character, and they're gone. State of Decay 2 doesn't really have that because every character is like randomly generated. So it's like, yeah, you could be like, oh, my cook died, or oh, my mechanic died, but you're not like, oh, like it doesn't have that same connection. And that's actually one of the things that we talked about before that I would like to see in the future installments of the game, is to kind of bring back some more of those main characters, because I get where they're coming from. They're like, you know, it's kind of repetitive, but I feel like at least have like 1 or 2 or 3, you know, like have a couple that we can like have, like, even if everybody's community has this person, I feel like you can really, really attach yourself to those characters. And I even said, allow us to customize our own character. Like, could you imagine? And this was my mindset behind it. I was like, if they give you that one character, just one, like you start the game, you make your Brian Menard, all right? And you get to pick your traits, you get to pick, you know, your 5th skill or whatever. But that's it. You only get one, and you only get one for the whole playthrough too. I feel like, tell me you guys wouldn't cherish that character so much, because you only got one. Your character. And if they die, boom, they're gone, just like every other character in State of Decay. I feel like that would cause people to really have a really, really big attachment to that character. That's what I would personally do, you know, because I like that way you get to insert yourself into your RPG. You can role play as your play style, your character style, and then also, you know, it's that permadeath. That's the ultimate permadeath. You know what I mean? You're really gonna be sitting there like, man, I only get one Brian Menard in this whole fucking playthrough, dude. If they die, you know, and I feel like that would definitely it'd be good, man. It'd be good. I could definitely see people starting a whole entire new game because their character died. But yeah, my main character died, dude, so I had to start over again. Maybe that's why they avoid doing it, because they're like, oh, we don't want players to keep. But I mean, that's a choice, you know what I mean? That's a choice that people would have to make on their own. Five Brians per day. That's it. No more. AXT, we just did Vampire earlier. Yeah, I just released an episode of Vampire earlier. It was a good one too, man. Oh man, I got my ass kicked for like 20-30 minutes in a boss fight, but it was a good episode. I want to thank you guys too. We got almost 500 likes on the stream. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we beat the game. We beat the playthrough. So now I'm kind of just sitting here shooting the shit for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to go eat, and then we'll be back tonight with one more stream. Technically, I'll have 3 things released today. So we did Vampire early this morning. We did this in the afternoon, and then I'll be doing one more stream tonight. Play I wanted to play Stalker, but the game is a little dated without like the mods, and I know Stalker 2 is coming out at some point like this year, so I wanted to kind of get into Stalker, kind of just to get the feel of the game. But I don't know, like, would you guys say that Stalker is going to have a story that like you have to play the first game in order to really play the second one? Oh, the Daisy Stalker series. No, that was fun too. Yeah, that was a good time. What did you think was good and bad in this beta? So definitely a lot of good, brilliant. 100%. I would just say all around it's a good change. This update here only makes the game better, because it takes a system that was introduced into the game that some people liked, some people didn't. Now there was a lot of people that liked the game because it spices it up, it adds a little bit to it. But then you had people like me who I liked the curveball system in the game. I really did, but I didn't really like the positive curveballs because I felt that some of them, especially when you get them as frequent as we were, some of them were kind of making the game a little too easy. And then as some of you guys were saying, some of the hard curve, some people really enjoyed the good curveballs, but some of the hard curveballs really kind of were a put off. So I feel like this will just get more people interested into this. This has the potential to bring more people on board with the curveball system, because whether you were one of the people that didn't like curveballs because it made the game too easy, or you were one of those people that didn't like curveballs because it made the game too hard, or the curveballs just showed up too much, or they didn't show up enough. There's multiple different reasons why people didn't like the system. So now, instead of it being just you have them on or you don't, now there's so many more things that can be customized and tweaked that I do feel like there's going to be a lot more people who are okay with the system, and there's going to be a lot more people that are going to play with the curveball system now, just because it does have that customizable. And there's going to be some people that turn it off, don't want nothing to fucking do with it, period. You know what I mean? Obviously, but I feel like there's going to be more people playing the curveball system now than before with this new update, for sure. So, when it comes to like good things and bad things from this beta update, I'd definitely say it's mostly good. The spawn changes that they were speaking on, I really didn't notice all that much. Kind of felt the same to me. There was some rural areas where the zombie pop definitely seemed a little lower, and then, you know, some areas of the city where the zombie pop did seem quite high. But overall, I don't know. I just kind of felt the same to me. But yeah, realistically, I wouldn't say there was really anything, you know, minus some stability issues. We had a few crashes, but it's a beta, so. Yeah, a day one black plague heart, I could definitely see the struggle in that. Was it fun overall? This was probably one of the funnest playthroughs I've done in probably the past few years, Alexis. Mainly because a lot of the fun playthroughs I've had to like do all these challenge runs just to make it challenging, and I have to, you know what I mean? But now with this system, I was able to just play the game. I didn't have to tie my hands behind my back or freaking, you know, play with I didn't have to do any of that. Now, obviously I started the game off with fresh survivors, no fifth skills, and I probably didn't even need to do that. I could have rolled with some traits, some good traits, and probably still would have had a good challenge. But that was the only thing I did. And when, like I told you guys before, when you're playing a game and you can kind of play all out, and I was able to play at my top skill level, like it felt good. You know, it felt good. Because yeah, when I do the challenge runs, I gotta tie my hands behind my back, and that's not that fun. You know what I mean? Obviously it's fun because I have no choice. And if I want to make it super, super challenging, that's just what you got to do. But this was the first time, like those black plague hearts, I had to pull out everything, chat. I literally had to dig in the bottom of the barrel to try to scrape up resources to craft scent block just so I could get down to the damn thing. And and then craft like 50 plus fire items. It was tough. So those of you guys who are, you know, kind of looking for a nice challenge or waiting for a good challenge to come back in a State of Decay 2, if you're, you know, already kind of playing the game at the highest level on lethal and you're kind of like, I need a little more without mods, this change, going and making all the curveballs negative, turn off all the positive curveballs and turn the curveballs to max difficulty, it's rough. It's real rough. Weak to fire, no gas, no health on early fresh start, impossible. I couldn't imagine getting a day one black plague heart that landed in like a terrible area. Could you imagine if I like overlapped your base? Like it's area of influence. You'd be screwed. You wouldn't be able to drive. That's game breaking. Like I get why, because at first I'm like, man, why are people crying about it? Like day one black plague heart, like that sounds like awesome to me. That sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good challenge. No, it's not. That's bullshit. Okay? If you get a day one black play card on a fresh community in lethal zone and it spawns anywhere near your base and it overlaps your base or cuts off the middle of the map and you can't drive, I'm going to literally probably start the game over again. Legit. I'm legit going to start the game over again, dude. Yeah, so I get it. This playthrough definitely put a lot of stuff into perspective for me. Yeah, just move maps, dude. I'm out. I'm taking off. So yeah, it's a good challenge, guys. So once you know, and this is not something that you do just on lethal zone. You know what I mean? Say you're a dread zone player, but you're not quite ready for nightmare zone. You know what I mean? But you still want a challenge. Play dread zone, all negative curveballs. Turn off all the positive curveballs. Dread zone, all negative curveballs. Continuous. The same settings I had on this, just do it on dread zone, and I promise you're gonna have a good time. You're going to have a good time. Or if you're a nightmare zone player or even a standard zone player or a green zone player, it doesn't matter. You can do this challenge on every single difficulty. So if you're not really, you don't really enjoy lethal all that much, but you're a dread zone player, but you want a good challenge, try this out on dread. And I promise it's going to be a good time because you're still going to get the black play cards. You're still going to get all this stuff. It's still going to be hard as hell. But yeah, it's going to be more along your level. Not wearing a hoodie, hell no, Trey. It's hot as hell in here right now in my office, dude. I'm actually, I'm contemplating opening the window. No, black play cards are at every difficulty, Alexis. It's just a curveball, yeah. And you'll probably see more of them on the lower difficulties, honestly. Oh, I don't know, because there's less play cards, but we got 3 in this playthrough, and I'd say that's plenty. I'd say 3 is plenty. It was enough for me to, like, any more than 3, I would say, yo, you got screwed. I'd say you got screwed 100%. But your goal would probably try to keep it around 1 or 2. But yeah, if you get slayed with like 3, because you got to think, we had 3 black play cards, probably about 5 out for blood, which are tough in themselves. And I think we had like 4 or 5 of the fueling the plague. All those play cards suck really bad. And, you know, so I'd say more than almost half, probably half, if not more, of our play cards were specialty hearts. If they turn off the gas issue, would you? No, so they got to keep that small. Yeah, because the one black play cart that we didn't have the fuel, that one was so easy. It was way easy, in my opinion, because the hardest thing about the black play carts with the fuel is you can't just bail that easy. You have to take into consideration, okay, if I can't finish this hard off, I have to be able to make it all the way back to my car with these sprinting, crazy, ultra damage dealing zombies, plus any, you know, ambient ferals, anything like that in the area. So you got to go to this play cart, do as much damage as you can to it, and then cross all the way back outside the plague territory on foot with whatever resources you have left after already fighting the plague cart. And as you guys noticed, when we would fight the heart and then had to bail to go restock or get out of there, you pretty much use up everything you have. So now you got to traverse plague territory, get back out with close to nothing. So it's a good challenge in itself, the gas. But the one I was able to just drive up to, I was able to just park my car right in front of the building, run in, do what I had to do. When I was out of resources, just ran out, got back in my car and drove out. It was just like a tankier normal play cart. But I had a question. Is it possible, chat, to get fuel and lose health on one play cart? Like, is that a possibility to take the consistent damage and no fuel? So that right there is probably the hardest black play cart you could face. Is one that you can't drive into and you take constant damage. That is brutal because at least the one I had that I was taking constant damage, I was able to drive up to the play cart. So my health was ticking down, but I got to the play cart, boom, I was able to go in there and then get out quick. But yeah, now you got to think, you're going to walk into the plague territory and you're going to start taking damage instantly. Now you got to walk all like halfway across the freaking map, taking damage the whole time. You're going to go through so many heal items just getting to the play cart. Then you got to do what you can while you're there. And then you have to walk all the way out. If you don't finish it, you're taking damage the whole way back out. That's rough. Rough. So I got lucky. I didn't get one of those. So yeah, I just got the 2 with no fuel, and then I had one that leached my health, but it wasn't comboed with fuel. Wisdom, yeah, and that's the thing, Wisdom. If you're not really into a stealth playthrough, you're probably not gonna enjoy Lethal too much, because there are points in Lethal, like once you're at a certain point in the community where you can get away with kind of playing a little more loud and loose. But initially, yeah, you can't really do that unless you're the god status at the game, then you can do whatever the hell you want. But for the most part, yeah, you're gonna want to play low and slow. So that's why I understand why Lethal's not for everybody. That drained both gas and health before they made the change. So right now, Zerk, in the beta, these play carts are pre-nerf. So they bring you down to 0 health, like pretty much 1 health. That was the issue we had. So right now, if you guys do want to experience what the black play carts used to be like, if right now on the beta, they're the old black play carts, and they're rough, man. I get why people were like, dude, this shit is crazy, because they were tough. They were tough. Especially, you know, it bringing you down to a sliver of health. That now I think they stop at 25%. The plague heart will only bring you down to 25% health. Gotta show you what the play. I mean, if I wish I would have got one, dude. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been able to kill it. Cause yeah, inventory, man. Inventory is the hardest thing, because you got to think, if you got to walk all the way to the play cart. Say you got a play cart that's weak to fire. All right, this is just an example. Say you got a play cart that's weak to fire. You got to think you need stamina items to move around. Scent block, if you're going to hide yourself from the zombies. You're going to need the heal items, which at a minimum, especially if you're walking, you're going to need 3 to 4 stacks of heals. So it's almost mandatory to have somebody with sewing or some kind of resourcefulness, backpacking, to where you can stack like up to like 6 to 9 meds in one inventory spot, because you're going to have to. It's mandatory. So it's going to take so much prep for you to get to that point, because you're going to need it, because you're going to need the heal items. And then on top of that, you're going to need at least 40 to 50 fire items. Okay. If it's weak to explosives, you're going to need tons of explosives. So there's just not enough inventory to walk there, heal, and be able. So you're going to have to do it in multiple trips. That's tough, dude. Like, I hope I never see one of those play cards, because that doesn't sound like something I even want to fucking try to figure out. Dude, I'm being honest. That sounds like something I'm not even trying to figure out. I was saying you could bring gas tank. Yeah, Ham, but I'm talking it drains your car within seconds. So you're going to spend 100 fuel resource just getting your car to the play cart. Not even worth it, dude. Not even worth it. You're going to spend, it will eat a gas can, a full tank of gas, 2 gas cans, gone in 3 to 4 seconds. So you're literally going to use probably... I'd say anywhere from 30 gas cans. Yeah, Lady X, the inventory is it's gonna be rough. Need to learn how to master base and inventory management. Yeah, so I'm still really bad with it. When it comes to like base management and like managing the like buffs and things like that, like facilities and all the little like fine tune, like I'm terrible. Hero bonuses. I rely. When I say I'm okay at the game, that's why so many people are, oh dude, you're the GOAT at State of Decay, and it's like, no, not even close. What I end up falling on is mechanically, okay, I'm pretty good at State of Decay. Like from a combat standpoint, I'm pretty good. I can hold my own in a fight. But when it comes to like the intricacies between like, you know, all the community management and all the buffs and the all that stuff, I'm terrible at it, because I guess the thing for me is the game has never put me in a position that forced me to have to do those things. And we talked about this before, is if a game doesn't force you to do something, you're probably not going to waste your time doing it. You know what I mean? So because I don't generally have issues with whatever, I don't need to focus on hero bonuses all that much, because what is a hero bonus can provide me? All I need is some stamina items and a melee weapon, and I can just beat the game. You know what I mean? So when the game doesn't put me into a position where I have to utilize those features, I don't. And that's how the game's been for years for me, is the game doesn't really put me into a situation to where I need to like hone in on my hero bonuses, hone in on my facility mods and this and this and that. But during this playthrough, I was feeling some of that shit. This playthrough right here definitely put me into a position where I was feeling some resource deprivation a little bit. I was feeling some pressure from the game. Now, granted, I still kind of just brute forced through it and did what I had to do. But yeah, I didn't really have to rely all that much on the all those little intricacies. Now, some people do. Some people go real hard. Their communities are freaking min-max to the perfection. And I just never really had to do it before. Do you utilize other community survivors? So it depends, Benny. Generally, when I'm playing the game, I'm trying to challenge myself to the utmost. And I tend to stay away from anything that could make the game easier. So, but if you're not really into that, you're like, yeah, your best bet would be like bringing in people from other communities, bringing in legacy survivors that have some stuff on them. Like this playthrough, I did use a legacy survivor on this playthrough, but I made sure that I got a legacy survivor that didn't have any gear on them, because I didn't want to get someone to come in with tons of guns and this and this and that. I didn't want to do it. So it kind of just depends on you, but I generally stay away from like legacy survivors just due to the fact that it kind of makes the game a little easier. There's a lot of things that I usually stay away from, like scent block. I usually don't use scent block like that. But black plague hearts, it's almost mandatory if you want to do it with any sense of efficiency. And I guess that's what it comes down to. Some people, it's so much easier using the scent block. And it's like, yeah, dude, because without using scent block, it's just not efficient and not smart. You're going to waste so much resource killing this damn plague heart. Now, if it was only one per map, like that's different. But if you got to fight more than one of those things, dude, you're going to wipe out almost all of your map's resources fighting 2 black plague hearts. You're gonna wipe, especially if you have to do something like explosives or fuel. You're talking 20, 30, 40 resource of fuel. Like it's too much. So if you want to be efficient, like, yeah, there's some things you got to do, but and as you guys seen, I got pushed to a point in the playthrough where I didn't have enough resources to craft scent block, which that's where I'm okay with it. It's like, okay, yeah, like I'm utilizing this very strong item, but I don't even have the samples I can't even go get the samples. You know what I mean? Because I got to go into plague territory, and this plague territory, you know, the black plague heart's taking up fucking 40% of the map, and a lot of my plague hearts are down in this so there's so many things that were like working against me, and that's why this playthrough for me was just so enjoyable. Sterling, hey, how you doing? 1 a.m. Oh my god. Hey, make sure you get that good sleep, Sterling. Nah, yeah, we're gonna be doing some more State of Decay 1. Like I said, today was the whole plan was to finish this up because I didn't want to just leave this out there hanging. So we finished this up, and now we probably won't do State of Decay 2 for a bit. It'll be a while before we jump back on this. Even when it goes live, unless there's like some really big changes, if this is update 37, unless there's other changes, maybe we'll go and check out another playthrough. But if it's pretty much the same, we're gonna kind of just keep doing what we're doing. But all right, guys, we're gonna end this here. Again, like I said, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Wife's doing pizza and wings tonight, so I'm gonna sit down and enjoy it. My mouth's watering. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then we'll be back tonight with one more stream. I don't know exactly what we're playing yet, but we will be doing another stream tonight. So. All right, guys. So actually, just because this is, I've never actually caught him live before on YouTube. I'm gonna raid over to Get Good Fox, guys. He's live. He's not playing State of Decay. I mean, he doesn't really cover State of Decay content, but let's just go show him some love. Why not? Make sure when you guys get over there, hit that chat. Let him know that I sent you. As you guys know, Get Good Fox was one of the big pioneers of State of Decay content back in the day. So let's go hit him up. Let's go say what's up, and hope I'll see a bunch of you guys over there. All right, so let's raid over. I'll see you guys over there in the chat, and again, I'll be doing another live stream here in a few minutes. So when the stream ends, it should just transfer you guys over to his stream. So let's do this raid. All right, love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.